Getting in some breaking news now that it's possible that the Ukrainian President Zelenskyy may have left Ukraine. That's the breaking news coming in, that he may have left Ukraine for Poland, according to media reports coming in. We are going across and getting you some more details, awaiting a confirmation from the Ukrainian media. But as of now, the details available with us, getting in reports that Zelenskyy may have left Ukraine for Poland. There were reports that he may have fled. There have been reports, in fact, that there were at least one or two attempts on his life in the last few days. And even the Ukrainian media, in fact, there's a news briefing coming in of the Ukrainian Deputy Prime Minister. Let's see if we can cut across to that, if there's a translation on it. We'll try and go across to that. We'll stay with this and get across our colleagues live as well. We'll get Kritsveen from the Delhi newsroom, and our reporters telling us that in Ukraine they've picked up news that there is a possibility of Zelenskyy having fled Ukraine and moving to Poland. Now, that's the breaking news update. We're waiting for some sort of a confirmation to come in from the Ukrainian media. We will wait and watch and see if the Ukrainian government gives us more details. In fact, more details also coming in that the chairman of the State Duma of the Russian Federation has said that Zelenskyy has left for Poland, has escaped for Poland. And several reports, in fact, now suggesting that he may no more be in Ukraine. Let's stay with this. We'll try and get across some reactions. There were reports earlier that he may have left. In fact, this is the Russian media and the chairman of the State Duma of the Russian Federation who is saying that Zelenskyy may have escaped to Poland. We'll try and get you some more details on that. There is no word yet from the Ukrainian government or the Ukrainian media on that. Russia organizing the return of its citizens from foreign countries. The Russian media also suggesting that it is trying to move its citizens out from foreign countries. The removal of people is complicated by the closure of airspace for Russian aircraft. So different measures being taken to ensure that they try and move out Russian citizens as well from different countries. We'll try and go across to our colleagues, and we're trying to get you the first word in from the Russian media as well on how and what reports are available with them that suggest that Zelenskyy may have left. Kritsveen is joining us live right now. Let me go across to Kritsveen. Priyanka is also joining us live. Kritsveen, what more are you picking up? Any more details available on whether he has left?
We're going to try and go across to more and more reports, Niranjan, but yes, this is going to be big. If this were to be true, if Zelenskyy has now crossed over to Poland, this is going to be big, because we're going to stay with the versions on what was said by Zelenskyy the last 8 to 9 days. We've seen how Zelenskyy has said that, no, I'm not going to leave Ukraine till the very last day of this war. That, in fact, I'm going to keep encouraging civilians to take up arms. I'm going to ask the men to stay back and fight this war with them. The women, the children, the elderly may leave, but no, I'm going to stay till the very last day. That's what Zelenskyy has been saying. He's been asking for the West to come in and support them. Remember how United States had also time and again offered help to Zelenskyy. United States said that, we're going to ask you to urgently move to any of the neighboring safe nations, but Zelenskyy had turned down that offer. Repeatedly, he turned down that offer, and he said that I'm going to be in Kiev. In fact, there were reports, Niranjan, if you remember, just a few days ago, which suggested that, Zelenskyy is perhaps hiding in a bunker. He's perhaps taking shelter in a bunker. All of that was also turned down back then by Zelenskyy. So we're going to wait for more information. We're going to keep a close watch on the kind of reports we're picking up. But for the moment, reports seem to suggest that Zelenskyy may have now moved to Poland. Poland, remember, is a bordering nation which is also being used for more and more evacuation. Indians also being moved to Poland, and then they're being brought back home. But as for the NATO troops are concerned, we're seeing increasing deployment of NATO troops as well in these neighboring nations. All of its NATO allies are now seeing more and more NATO troops. So whether or not, Zelenskyy has decided to now move his base to Poland, he's decided to now go ahead with this war along with some sort of help that perhaps is coming in from the West, from the other European allies, remains to be seen. But this is going to be big. Niranjan, have you been able to pick up more? Anything else that the reports seem to suggest?
Getting in some breaking news now. Breaking news that Ukrainian President Zelenskyy is going to address at 7:30 p.m. IST in about 15 minutes from now. That's the other breaking news update coming in. The Ukrainian president is expected to be live and address the people of Ukraine in about 15 minutes from now. That's a big breaking news update. In fact, the more details coming in, that Zelenskyy is going to address cities, different people, different countries. He's going to address not just the people of Ukraine, but he wants to address also Prague, Frankfurt, London, and this is where his address we believe will be available. We're waiting for more clarity on that. The Associated Press has just confirmed that he's going to be speaking live in a short while from now.